Yeah, if you missed yesterday's race, because it was one late night race, it was a bloody good race, wasn't it? And we renewed awards contract last stream. I'm showing it on screen here, and you can't see it. Let's try that again. We renewed awards contract. It's a lot of money he's on. Well, actually, I say it's a lot of money. His contract is on literally what Albon's on right now. I think it might be like 100k more or something. But essentially, Award is the new Albon. Albon's out the door. Antonelli's coming in for cheap. Life is good. Life is good. Okay, chat. Engine's been swapped around. We need to do a prediction here. It's going to be Pato versus Award. Wait, that's him versus himself. It's Pato versus Albon. Who qualies higher? Chat, the prediction is closed. Pato, 75% favourite, roughly. Some big predictors on the line there. Let's get into quali. I mean, Award's getting a toe here, but it's Q1. We should make it through Q1 comfortably. Of course, last race, Vegas, that didn't happen. Did it, Albon? There's a few people coming out the pit lane, but I think we're going to clear them all here. I think we've got a really, really good track position to set a nice early lap time. Wait, was that our laps there? Did I lose track of the laps, or am I having a... Are we not on our lap now? Was that our lap just done? I'm so confused. Have we just been given a time for our out lap? Or am I tripping? What have you been given a time for our out lap? That's not meant to happen. You know what? I'm not going to question it. 1.7 flawless patch. Albon, purple sector 1. Tell you what, he's 2 tenths up on Award. Award is slower than Albon through here, though. I don't want to alarm anyone. If you've backed Pato, it ain't looking good. We're about to set a time here. Boom, a second faster than Stroll. That should be enough. I think that's going to be enough, isn't it? That's a weird bug, the outline. The outlap causing times. Right, I'm keeping our drivers out here. I think this is going to be fine. Everyone's on in-laps here. No one is setting a time, I don't think. I say that. I think everyone is going to try and set a time. But I'm confident that we've done enough. Okay, it's absolutely fine. That is a lovely, chilled-out Q1. More Q1s like that, please. Also, these people all taking engine penalties. I mean, they probably are. We are at that point in the year. Right, we are 7 tenths down on the Papaya cars, which is a bit concerning. But, hey, fresh tyres could be the difference maker. It looks like a cat. I mean, someone did say cat before. I can kind of see it. There's a yellow flag. Has Norris had a moment there? Oh, Leclerc span. That was on his lap as well. Leclerc's going to be in trouble here. So we're going to get one run at the end of the session, chat, on fresh softs. I mean, right now, our current position isn't that bad, but I think we're going to slip down a little bit here. You don't want to be out too early, and I don't want to be out too late. Lando and Norris, I think, have just done their final lap times here. Unless they're on flying laps now. Yeah, they're on flying laps now, right? Sainz is going out. I mean, right now, we're 7th and 8th. I kind of want to go out whenever Hamilton goes out. You know what? Leclerc will do. Out we go. Let's trail Charles. Verstappen and Norris have just finished their lap, so we've got in a nice spot, I think, where there's not going to be any traffic to worry about. I think this is okay. Award, by the way, starting ahead of Albon this session. I keep alternating them. So 26.5 there, and a 26.9 for Albon. Albon's had a bad opener, chat. Albon having not a good first sector. In fact, a really bad first sector. For the sake of improving, but Award is the driver more at risk. We're not moving down too far, but 2 Ferraris and a Tsunoda to reckon with. Tsunoda's going to be the next car to cross the line here on a push lap. Is he going to knock us down? Is he going to knock us down? Albon is not improving. Panic for the Albon believers. Yuki crosses the line. He can't improve enough. Leclerc's going to cross next. Then all eyes on Pato and Albon. Leclerc jumps up to 4th. Award improves, goes up to 6th. Albon is in 10th. Lewis Hamilton is going to cross the line. Will he demo Albon? You have to assume he will. He doesn't. But can Ricciardo pull off a miracle? He can't. Albon, you lucky son of a gun. Oh my word, it was close. Also, great TV directing there, Jack, to catch all the laps as they finished. Thank you, Meek. Well done. underrated aspect of streaming F1 Manager. Knowing where to look. So yeah, Tsunoda took an engine penalty. So did Leclerc, Russell and Piastri. So they're all going to be dropping back. All of our drivers made it through. Okay, Piastri could be a bit of pain here on these first laps. But this is used tyres. This is just about getting a first lap banker in. I've tried to give Albon the toe here unsuccessfully. Okay, final laps here. Well, I say final laps here. Final turn of the first lap. We will get another lap in on the fresh tyres. Where are we going to be? Leclerc crosses first. It's then going to be all on Piastri, Perez. O'Ward, where are you going to park yourself? Not high enough. Albon, 6 thousandths ahead. I mean, Albon did get the toe there on the used tyres, but then again, he got the toe on the fresh tyres last time. So this next lap, Albon will go out ahead. To be honest, I don't think there's much of a toe here from what we've seen, is there? Like, we've really not had the benefit of a toe at any point during these sessions. Okay, when do I want to go out? I guess now, really. I probably should have gone out sooner in retrospect. Lots of lovely clean air in front of our drivers here. I will say, O'Ward is a bit closer behind than I feel like any of our drivers have been on previous toes. This might work out in his favour. But fresh tyres for both. Remove Qatar, Miami, China, and one more, in my humble opinion. I've tweeted out the races I'm thinking of removing. I think I'd be removing Qatar, Hungary, Miami, and was it Spain? I now can't remember which tracks I thought I'd remove. Obviously, the idea would be that we rotate them in and out anyway, chat. So a race that's removed can come back. Both drivers improved through the first sector. Albon quicker by 2 tenths. Okay, neither driver improved through sector 2. It's not looking good for the O'Ward believers. Any late recovery. Albon's going to cross the line. I mean, any improvement would be nice. We improved by 1 place. O'Ward improves by 1 place, but is still behind Albon. Albon wins the Pred. Now, of all the penalties, Albon's in 5th and O'Ward's in 6th. So that's not bad, is it? Okay, this might be the first time ever that I'm racing at this circuit. And actually, like, my engine isn't dead. So there's a legitimate strategy on display. I guess we're going soft, medium, soft. But these are kind of marginal. If we burn through the first set of softs too quick, I could go on to hards for the middle stint. Interesting that with O'Ward's worst smoothness, it's not a recommended strategy for him. Is it worth getting aggressive with O'Ward? So what's that? It's a 123.31, and then Albon's strategy is a 123.24. It's not a massive amount of difference. O'Ward would be able to push his softs more. I feel like maybe I split the strategy here. It could always be that we turn Albon's into a free stopper if we burn through these softs too quick, but I think to start the race, this probably isn't the worst idea in the world. Okay, let's go motor racing! Sorry, but if I pause, I've already ruined the moment. You get when you look at all the adverts around here, like the Qatar Airways stuff, you'd never guess where we're racing today, would you? Might be Qatar, everyone. Right, anyway, I've just ruined the moment here of the race start. Apologies. Oh, let's turn off the hood for the race start. Why not? Oh, it's now not working. Never mind. Oh, look at this chat. Cinematic. We don't need to know the race order, although actually we can still see the race order. Albon's up to 3rd. Wait, how many places has O'Ward lost off the line? Oh, okay, they're all on softs. Interesting. Interesting. It's very cinematic, actually, isn't it, for the opening lap to get rid of this stuff? I mean, I kind of wanted to be tweaking settings now. But look at this. I feel like I'm watching it on TV. Albon's taking a very weird line out that corner, but I'm not going to judge him for it because he's doing okay right now. Right, the issue I have got here is Albon's tyres can't be pushed too hard. Perez in front is on mediums. I want to believe that maybe I can stay in DRS on him. I say that. We're already losing ground on him. But I'm hoping I can stay in DRS while saving our softs a little bit. Might be a bit ambitious. As for Pato, he's down in 8th. Albon made up places off the line. Albon did not have a good start. Of course, DRS probably will be a factor here. What I will say is all the cars in front of O'Ward right now are on soft. So just keep in touching distance with them. would be nice.
Yep, 0.3. So we've got Lewis.
I'll tell you what, I do tracks like...
Yeah, 0.2.
I saw you spin, mate. Are we going to get going again? Oh, I mean... With Albon's strategy, there's no margin for spins. At least with awards, we can actually make it work. We can adapt the plan. I'll admit it, and being in last is suboptimal. It's not good. But all I'm going to say is, even if Albon finished where he is now, he'd still only be 12 points ahead of O'Ward. They'd still be fighting going into the final race. And based on how quickly Albon's been dropped by both Red Bulls, I have a sneaking suspicion that we aren't going to be racing for third today. I mean, if there's a time for your driver to have a moment and spin out, it's probably lap 1. Right? Thing is, Albon's on a lot of money, and he literally has gone through so many more engine parts this year than O'Ward. I'm still thinking about the crash in Brazil, chat. Retire him to save the engine, says the person who predicted 6 or more DNFs. I feel like Jerry Chat might have some ulterior motives for suggesting I retire my driver on lap 3. It's just a suspicion, just a theory. Right, O'Ward deploying out the corner. That's 1. Count with me, chat. 1. Let's make it another. It's like Sesame Street with the counting vampire. 2. We're not going to get it. That's awkward. Or are we? Or are we? Or are we? Oh, baby. It's a collateral. He gets 2 for 1. You'll love to see O'Ward up to 18th. It's going to be the recovery drive of a century. Okay. I mean, Albon is currently holding on to 3rd, and I'm not really sure how, but this is doing his strategy a load of wonders. I feel like with Norris's gearbox issue, even with DRS, he can't get the overtake done. Is O'Ward's confidence getting better as he climbs up places? Yes. Yes, it is. It is a bit stupid that you get confidence for just getting overtakes done. Also, chat, that chili was really hot, but it was also grown in our garden, so I feel like it automatically tastes good. It's a bit like how people have a baby and then go, oh, our baby's so cute. You know, when it's your own baby, it's a cute baby no matter what. Let's be honest, chat. When most babies are born, they look like fucked up pugs and they're fugly. I'd say about 99% of babies are ugly, and yet the go-to statement you have to say is, oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? No, they're not. They look like a fucking dog. Yeah, but eventually they hit a cute phase where they look like the Michelin Man. Before then, they look like the Michelin Man when he's at rock bottom. And I don't mean to be rude. Like, if I had a child, which I don't at the moment, if I have a child, I don't expect people to tell me they look beautiful. In fact, oh no, they're lying to me if they tell me the baby looks beautiful. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest. It's one of my pet peeves. As a father, it's true. Luckily, my baby was in the 1%. Very good. Very good. Awards on a recovery drive of a century. And the good news is our tyre wear is pretty much back on track after that lockup as well. I mean, Piastri has absolutely dropped us here, but I think these guys are full sending their battery. I'm guessing a lot of these guys are going to be going for the 2-stopper like Albon, just based off wear. No one has like full sent their tyres into oblivion, have they? But at least Albon's now got a little bit of a pocket. So is O'Ward, to be fair. Okay, Albon is losing time here now, chat. If I pit him this lap, it's a lap too soon. He's going to have to risk a puncture, which I don't love. Are you ready for this, chat? Are you ready for this? Come on, Ultras. Boom. Boom. Good time. Not great, but it'll do. Let's make it 2 for 2. Oh, that's better. We've driven through a man there, but that's fine. We've got a good time. That will do us. Clean air for both our drivers as well is really, really nice. All right, Pato's just using these tyres normally. Albon's using his normally as well. Right, we can chill for a little bit, chat. We can just have a chat and discuss life and stuff. Albon did get a little undercut there on Norris, which is nice. The likes of Perez, Leclerc, Russell and Alonso aren't pitting yet, so we are getting an undercut on them, kind of. I mean, it is an undercut technically, I guess. How are the engine parts holding up? Award is the one to be worried about. I mean, it looks okay. Engine parts should be okay. I say that. Watch Award now get the fault pop up. But I did underfuel the cars deliberately. And that is definitely resulting in us not having to push the engines as hard, which is nice. Both our drivers are kind of in their own little gap on track right now. Albon might get a little bit of racing off these guys as they come out. That's Leclerc there. He's gone on to softs. I mean, we're not going to keep up with him, are we? Russell's come out behind Norris. He's going to be annoyed about that. I mean, if Albon could keep up with Leclerc, that would be lovely, but I don't feel like that's particularly likely. Thing is, we're not really racing against the 5 guys ahead of us. They're in their own little race, but actually just leading this train here, we are mudding the race of the people we're racing against. And with people like Alonso and Norris especially, they are on a softer compound right now. This is the time where they want to be making up a big advantage and building a gap on us, and right now they are struggling to do so. I'm going to try deploying out of the last corner every lap. Oh, Norris has got terminal damage to his gearbox. Okay, well that's one less car to worry about. I guess he's going to retire here. If he's a bit slow here, it could be worth deploying for this lap. Because I think Russell, when he gets behind us on mediums, will clear us without his issue. Well, given the fact he's not got an issue. So if Norris is a bit slow right now because of his gearbox, now is the time to try and push and build up a gap. I know last year, I think it was, the ERS deployment on this track was a bit bugged. I don't know if it's still a bit bad. I mean, I'm working on the assumption here that Lando is going to retire with this issue. If it's a terminal ERS issue, cars often stay out. With a gearbox, I don't think they do. I mean, what I'm going to tell you right now is, even on deploy, I am not dropping Lando at the rate that I really need to be. To build up a gap on Russell, to give myself a bit of breathing room. Oh my... Oh, that is... Cheers, Lando! He stopped on track. That's going to be... Oh, it's a safety car. A safety car now. He stopped on track. He didn't get into the pit lane. I mean, should the pit lane not be closed here? How has Ricciardo got into the pits? They really should add the pit lane being closed. I mean, people are getting in a free stop now.
Yes.
I could go on to hards. If I go on to hards with O'Ward now. No, that's probably the play, isn't it? I don't think it's worth it on Albon yet. But I think with Pato, it's probably the angle. There's a big gap behind Pato here. Everyone behind Pato pitted already. Oh, do I go in for the hards with Albon? I don't think I do. Oh, maybe I should. Everyone else is going in. Have I left it too late now? I can't work out if this is a good or bad safety car, chat. I think he'll be able to pit for hards here. He's missed the entry. Leclerc's not pitted either. Do I just stay out now?
I'm happy to.
Oh, I missed the entry. The car's going to pick us up now. We now can't pit. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? I don't think it's actually that bad for Albon, if I'm being honest. I don't think the mediums, they're going to be that much slower than the hards. Because they're only at 77%. Why are we stopping? Why are we stopping to let him out? It's not GTA roleplay. You don't have to stop at the red lights. We're in a pit lane. We're racing. I mean, Leclerc's on used softs and he's not pitted. And when a Ferrari ever got the strategy wrong? Never. All right, Albon, let's see what you can do. Someone's asked a good question here. What is Leclerc's car issue? Gearbox. Tell you what, his wear is in around the same region that Norris's was in when it went bang. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, there's a yellow flag. What's happened? What happened? Did someone go wide? Has someone spun? Someone spun at the back. Is it Logan? It can't be Logan. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Now this is Logan Sargent. And the rear just lets go. Oh, dearie me, you don't want to be
Pato would never. Pato would never. Award did get overtaken by Ricciardo on the restart. Going to pull out this corner and try and get Danny Rick.
Take is available.
Did he get DRS Danny Rick? He did. Oh, the little Duke. The little Duke. That is dirty. That is saucy. We love that. Ducks fly together. A little concerned about the engine temps getting high because I'm pushing the fuel, but
Okay.
it's a risk we got to take. Pato up to 9th. He's only 2 places behind Albon, chat. Now, here's the question. Can Albon keep up with George Russell? There's 4% difference between their wear.
Ahead.
So really, you'd hope he can keep up. But the low confidence ain't helping him. That is for sure. Oh my word. Oh my... Pato Award. I'm going to claim they've worked together there. Pato Award gets the double move done. Albon at this point is moving backwards slowly, but Alonso's going to have to pit for mediums or hards at the end, where Albon will be on a set of softs. So we'll come back to him later. Award got a podium last week, and he's on for another chat. I mean, he's probably not, but he's on for another. We'll just claim it. Leclerc's losing a lot of time, by the way. He is now holding up Alonso. I wonder if I can get past Leclerc with DRS in this next bit. Okay, Leclerc's in the pit lane. Now, is he going to try and go hards to the end from here? That is my thinking. That'd be what I'd go for. I think if they go anything other than hards, they're not making it to the end. They want the mediums to last 22 laps. You know what? They will do that. Albon's pit window chat opens in about 5 laps. These tyres are going to be very marginal then. Right, Albon loves... It's his favourite shape is a box. Also, sorry, is Ocon is in 7th? How did Ocon get into 7th? Right, we're in the pits. I need to address what's just happened in the chat in a moment, but for the YouTube viewers, I do actually have to pay attention to this. Albon into the pits. We need a good stop here. We need a good stop. That'll do. That will do, Donkey. That will do. Time to go motor racing. Award is about to pit. I've not told him to pit yet. But I think I'm going to keep him out for one more lap. So I have fresher softs. I think that's the plan. What's the pit loss here? 24 seconds. So that's going to bring us out ahead of Alonso hunting down Russell. But Russell's already used some of the best of his softs. And Hamilton and Verstappen have pitted for hards. Okay, Albon is currently in 13th, but a load of people ahead of him are going to pit, I assume, or are running hards to the end. He's going to have to hunt some people down. Right, Pato's in the pit lane. Albon's chilling. Gonna save the battery he's got for when we need to make some overtakes. Chat, if you've got the bleed purple, get the bleed purple going. Award, come on, mega stop, please. No error. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Okay, folks. Award is gonna have to do some hunting down here. But I feel like Russell is gonna have to manage his tyres quite a lot here. This could get interesting. Okay, Carlos Sainz in front of Albon here. We kind of need to get overtakes like this done quickly. Okay, well that was simple enough, wasn't it? Okay. So Award's in his own little world. He's chasing down Perez, Verstappen and Hamilton. Piastri's not pitted yet. He's leaving that very late. Albon, on the other hand, is trying to catch up to Leclerc. A second faster through that last lap. Is anyone else going to have to pit in front? I don't know. Some people are going to be running very risky on their tyres. I'm not sure why Piastri's not pitted. What's Oscar's lap times? 1:28 for that last lap. So he's losing time, but not a crazy amount, to be honest. Piastri pits now. I feel like Award, he's probably not got the undercut on him, but he's going to be in a good spot. There's not been any DNFs besides Norris yet, has there? The predictors, they've got to be getting a bit nervy. Okay, 127 there for O'Ward. But I'll tell you what, Verstappen and Perez are pushing hard right now. I mean, as long as O'Ward doesn't make a mistake, 6th is in the bag here. I have to assume, by the way, Leclerc's issue is just getting worse because Albon caught up to him so quickly there. I know he's on 1 mediums as well, but that was crazy. Sainz hasn't pitted on 28% wear, and he's on turn 1. So Ward gaining on Russell, half a second a lap. I mean, there's still 10 laps left here. There's still 10 laps left. Do I go for the move here on this lap? I feel like getting ahead of Russell could be kind of nice. We actually made up 3 seconds on Perez that lap, but sadly he is quite far clear. Right, let's deploy. Go on, Pato. Get it done, son. Please get it done. Oh, don't hit him, obviously. We don't want to crash. Right, next lap we try deploying again, chat. I'm going to deploy. I've got 10% battery to deploy extra over what I deploy on a normal lap. I want to deploy a little earlier than before. I don't want to deploy out the final corner. I want to be closer on the final corner. To be able to then get the DRS. I don't even think I can get him here, chat. 41% wear. He is making these tyres last. I'm trying to cool off our tyres a little bit. We might get one run at Russell. Next lap. Unless we can get him done sooner. Come on, Pato. The tyres can be full centre, even though they're screaming. Albon, by the way, right up behind Danny Rick all of a sudden. Come on. Do it for me, son. He's not got DRS. Please go. Please go. That'll do us. That will do us. Come on, Albon. Don't want Pato to pass Russell yet. I want to try and pass him on the start-finish. I think he might be right, Marco Polo. I don't think the 6 DNFs is happening. I'm sorry to the believers. Right, chat, it's last lap time here. Russell's tyres are not good. We can push these hard. O'Ward is going to have DRS. You imagine he's going to get the move done, but we've been in this situation before and not managed to make it stick. Go one way, jink in and go the other. That is dirty. That is filthy. He has absolutely sold Russell there. And, well, now it's time to just push these tyres in the clean air and get it done. Albon is slowly but surely catching up to Stroll, but with a lap left, I think it's going to be too little too late, sadly. Russell is getting dropped here. Russell can't push his tyres, chat. I mean, 5th and 9th from here would be mad. Where did we start this race? Was it 9th and 10th? It doesn't feel like... It feels like a better result than that, really, doesn't it? Okay, Russell is not catching us here. I can just turn this all down just to make sure we make it out this lap. Albon on the other hand. Keep going, son. Keep going, son. That is a wild Lance Stroll right in front. I don't even have battery to deploy here, but I feel like I have to get him done sooner rather than later. If I run out of battery on the last corner, I don't think it's the end of the world. Keep on going. Oh, yeah, we qualified 9th and 10th, but it was 5th and 6th. You guys are right. O'Ward is going to cross the line and get 5th. It's a great drive by him. Can Albon make a miracle happen? He is in the puncture zone, but I want to go for it. Could we get Lance Stroll for 8th at the death? There's no battery here. There is absolutely no battery. We'd have to get the move done before the final corner, and I just don't see a world where it can happen. One DNF as things stand. I don't think there's going to be late drama here. Albon. is only going to be able to get 9th. I say only. You know what? Given how that race went, that doesn't feel like the worst result in the world. In retrospect, I should have pitted him. Then again, Russell and Alonso also didn't pit under the safety car. And they've still managed to get 6th and 7th. Leclerc's going to limp home with his issue with the gearbox, chat. Zhou is going to get across the line as well, you imagine here. I'm afraid to say, for the prediction, it's going to be just the one DNF. Considering where Pato was, chat, on lap 2, that is a mad recovery drive. Oh, Red Bull have won the Constructors. I don't want to see this. Don't want to see this. Pato Award, 2nd fastest pit stop. There was once upon a time where I'd celebrate that. That is mediocrity as far as I'm concerned. Not good enough, but, I mean, we've won the DHL standings. 1.4 million for that. Great performance. Car development is locked, so there's no more car dev happening. Research is all done. I don't think there's any more ATR stuff going on, is there? Or there is? I don't think there is. Let's just check. No. All our ATR period's been used. No researching, no manufacturing. One race left to do, chat. Okay, sad news for Albon fans. Your boy is going to have to run an old spec of underfloor because we've run out. But it's the final race.